Yeah. Famo. It's your boy, Sean Nathan. Welcome back to another episode of TBB. And I don't know if this is going to be first or second from the other one I did when I'm outside, but I'm outside again, though. I'm outside. And if it's the first one, I'm outside. So I don't know how I want to roll these out. This one might come first only because the story that I want to share. That I've been holding on to for a minute. But before I get into that though, this probably gonna be second. All right, this will be second. Before I get into that though, come on, man, you know what to do. If you watching and you ain't hit the button, pause the button, pause it right now, all right? And then go hit the button, subscribe, all right? And then when you're done, tap the little arrow, share it with somebody so they can watch it, and then text them and say, subscribe to my man's channel, because you trying to be better, he trying to be better, we all trying to be better. That's it. TBB, man. So, yeah, I'm probably going to drop this second, only because I did an ep, and I was saying how I got like a bunch of stories, and I got jewels, man. I got jewels, so I got experience in life that I haven't shared because I'm waiting to get to a certain platform so it can be more impactful, you know, so more people will hear the story, which is cool. You know what I'm saying? It's cool. But this one, though, I'm going to let go because I've said it openly, and it's been 2.5 years that I've been on my sobriety journey. All right, 2.5 years, no alcohol, no nothing, no shenanigans. Like, the alcohol was the main thing. I mean, I don't do nothing else anyway, but yeah, 2.5 years though. So I'm gonna share a little bit of that story on the reason I got sober and why I chose sobriety, and why this like drinking and all of that is not a thing for me anymore. So if you know me from back in the day, which some of y'all do, some of y'all don't. I've had 3 DUIs. Yeah, how about that? So if you're new to this and you're new to me, I've had 3 of them, all right? Within a matter of 10 years, all right? I caught all 3 within 10 years. My first one was 2007, I wanna say. Which was, it was nothing. I wasn't even drunk. And that's, first of all, anybody who ever talked to who has got a DUI or something like that, they're going to tell you, I wasn't even drunk. I wasn't even lit. Sometimes that's true. For me, this one time though, my first one, I wasn't. I was coming from a college graduation. Shouts to my girl Talia. I was at her crib. She had just graduated from CU, and I had been drinking early in the day. And I went home and took a nap for like 6 hours. All right. But here's the thing they teach you though about when you drink and how you can still get a DUI is that, you know, it takes a while for the alcohol to come out of your system. So even though I wasn't like physically like, oh, I'm still, and I slept it off, I still got up after I left the party, got home, went to sleep, got back in the car to go to the store, and I wasn't even driving. I had literally pulled over, parked the car, got out the car, and the cop came and asked me a question and whatever, and it started this whole thing. I'll get more into the story maybe later on, like I'll break it down or read the book. I think I wrote this in my book. Either way though, that was my first one, so I wasn't I wasn't even drunk though. But that was the first one though, y'all, 2007. My second one was like 2013, and then my last one was 2016. And with a DUI, every 10 years, they fall off of your record. There's no way to really expunge a DUI, especially without that 10-year gap happening. So from 2007, I had to wait until 2017 to even try to get it expunged, or to where if you run my record, it doesn't come up. It'll show you I have 2 at that point from 2013 to 2016, but the one from 2007 won't show up though. So I mean, but besides that, which obviously 2016 to it'll be 2026 in about a month, and I've only been 2.5 years in, so I mean 2023. So I still kept my behaviors for at least another 7 years. So I guess you're asking, like, so what made me stop? In a nutshell, I mean, one, my daughter, definitely. Major reason why I was like, I want to have a better life for her. I don't want her to see her father, excuse my language right now, her drunk ass daddy, you know what I'm saying, wilding. Yeah, I couldn't, I ain't want to be nobody drunk ass dad. Like, so I was like, she's worth it to get fresh, you know, live clear, be available, show up, be ready. I'm ready for anything. I might be tired, but I'm ready for anything though. Here's the thing, when you don't live sober and you smoke weed and you high all day, or you drink consistently every, all the days, Thirsty Thursday, Tipsy Tuesday, whatever, you weekends, you know what I'm saying? You brunching it, you know what I mean? You after work, you lunching it, drink, like, you're never really ready. Like, at any given moment, anything can happen and you're not ready. Like, what you gonna do it drunk? I didn't want to continue to have that type of lifestyle where I'm waking up in the morning, I'm running late for work, my head hurt, I don't even want to be there. It's taking me 4 hours to even feel normal again. I'm skipping my workouts. I'm only working out to fight the fact that I've been drunk for the last 3 days. Like, all of it, man. Like, it's, there's a lot of factors that played a part in my sobriety. And, I've come a long way from how I used to behave. And listen, man, for I hope my people really watch this. Like, I hope my people's people from back in the day, like, really watch this, man, because life is different. It's just something different when you clear. I feel available for God to use me, and I feel available for my family. I feel available for y'all. This story is not even for me, it's for y'all. Like, clarity, man, you can't trade that, because when I got the second one, I was super smacked. In 2013, did the rights. Me and my cuz driving from this party, Delaware County, super smacked. You know what I'm saying? And it was a wrap. My last joint, I don't know if y'all know the laws about, like, DUIs and it ain't got to be drinking. It's DUI in general. Your third one in most states is supposed to be an automatic year in jail. So when I caught the third one, man, I was tripping. Like, I swore I was going to jail for a year. I'm like, I'm hit. It's a wrap. Thank God I didn't. I didn't go to jail for a year. I had an okay lawyer, but I watched a lot of TV, and I was a huge Entourage fan at the time. And there was this one season, if y'all Entourage fans, y'all know what I'm talking about, where Vinny goes to rehab. And at the start of the final season of Entourage, I think it was like 8 seasons, but the final season though, the first episode starts and Vinny tells E, like, I went to rehab to avoid jail. So I kept hearing this over and over and over again in my head. When I caught the third one, and I was like, go to rehab, you'll avoid jail. You know how they say art imitates life? It's the truth. Like, and vice versa. Life imitates art sometimes too. So I took something from that I saw on television and applied it to my real life, and it worked. I went to rehab for 35 days in West Palm Beach, Florida. And I met some dope people there. You know what I'm saying? Some people I still know. But I did that because in my mind, I'm like, I will avoid jail if I go to rehab. And when I got to rehab was real, because I'm like, it makes you it makes you realize that other people have bigger struggles. And you compartmentalize yours for a second to take a look around. I was like, I'm in rehab with people that really need rehab. Like rehab people, like dope fiends rehab. You know what I'm saying? Like cats is on like heroin benders. You know what I mean? Like meth addicts. And I'm like, I'm here because I got DUIs. Like, and I was laughable. Like they was making jokes about me. Like, what you want? You drink? That's it? Huh? That's nothing. So, long story short though, it worked. Shouts to the judge. I don't even know who I had for that last DUI. Thank God it was my last one. But she said it though, during like my day of sentencing or whenever was going to happen to me. And I'm praying to God that I don't go to jail for a year and be removed from my son for a year. My life would have took a totally different direction. If I had to sit down for a whole year, I don't even know what I would have done after that year, honestly. I probably wouldn't be here right now. I'll tell you that much. But she said it though. She was like, because this young man has taken it upon himself to check himself into rehab and really deal with his issues and face his demons head on, that speaks volumes. And for that, I will show leniency. And then she gave me a judgment that was not a year, not even 6 months, not even 3. Yeah, it's crazy. Like I went to jail, but nowhere near that though. I did weekends. If y'all are curious, y'all probably like, well, what happened? For those of y'all who don't know, I hope this episode get hell. You know what's crazy? If this episode get crazy views, it just proves that drama and negativity, which I don't think the story is negative, but a negative part of my life though, it fuels what people are attracted to. But no, so I didn't go to jail, but I did for weekends. I did 15 weekends in jail, and I did 60 days on house arrest, on a GPS tracked house arrest monitor too, because I had this job where I had to be outside and living in somewhere for work. So it was crazy. It was crazy. That's a whole other story though. I'll tell you about that one day too. I told you, man, I got clips, I got stories, I got reasons, I got experiences. I have life lessons that I've learned. I have things that I've been through. Listen, I got jewels, man. Like I don't take back anything that I've been through in life because God has given it to me for a reason. I'm just now getting bold enough and courageous enough to use it and to share it. And I don't care what y'all think. I don't. I mean, I never really have. When I was a kid, I did. I had this whole thing when I was younger, but now I don't though. So, now living like this sober life for the last 2.5 years, I'm no longer in the place where it bothers me. We're approaching Thanksgiving, and y'all can drink everything around me. It don't do nothing to me. Now what it does to me is I look at just how ridiculous it can be. And then I'm like, wow, I wasted a lot of time like that. Like if I wouldn't have imagined the money I could have saved and the time and the focus and the jobs I lost, like it's not a good thing, man. Like, my boy Sleep always say nothing good ever comes from drinking. And he's right. He's right. 100%. So some of y'all that watch this, man, and y'all still, go out and y'all sip something, and y'all smoke something, and y'all whatever, or some of y'all stop drinking but still smoke, or don't smoke but still drink. I'm gonna encourage y'all, don't do either. Like, live a sober life. It's worth it. You know what I'm saying? If y'all got kids, they're worth it. If you got a spouse, like, they're worth it. Your body is worth it. Your mind is worth it. You know what I'm saying? Like where you're going in life. And here's the thing. My life was hard when I was drinking. My life is still hard that I'm not. So it didn't change anything. I just now don't have to be numb to life. I really feel it. And that I feel life now, I think I appreciate it more, you know, and I think I deal with the moments that we miss and I see them better, you know, waking up to my daughter and, you know, doing this. I'm blessed. This is a gift to be able to do this. You know, everybody can't. Some people want to. You know, I'm even when life is hard, not running from it by jumping into a bottle or taking some pills or rolling a clip up, you know what I'm saying, and smoking my brains out. Like, nah, like just deal with it, man. Because here's the thing, it's gonna be there after you sober up. But a lot of people don't stay sober long enough to feel anything. So they go through life and through this fog. It's just a fog, one fog after the next, one hangover after the next, you know. And I had to come to terms with myself and being like, yo, this is like loser behavior. I didn't like it. I mean, I guess you can say I had my time where I classify a lot of it as fun, but it really wasn't fun though. ain't nothing fun about going to jail for 15 weekends. And I had to pay to go to jail too. Do y'all know that? Like when you go do weekends, I had to pay $54 every weekend. And a weekend is just 48 hours. It don't gotta be Friday through Sunday. I went to jail on a Thursday night and got out Saturday night for 15 weekends. And I paid $54 every single weekend that I went. And even when I was on house arrest, I had to pay monthly for the monitor and the box to be in my home. Like they charge you for that stuff. So like even jail is a business. You know what I mean? So they expect you to do dumb stuff. So they're counting on you to drink, and so they can impound your car so the city can make money for tow fees, and then they can make money for the tow yard, and then you got court fees because you got to show up now, and they got to pay the DA, and the judge got to get paid, and you got to get a lawyer. You know, like it's a racket. It's not worth it. You know, it's really not worth it. I don't think I was being the best version of myself either. You know what I'm saying? So I am extremely grateful for every day that I wake up and I make a choice to remain clear and to remain pure, at least in that way, and remain sober. You know what I'm saying? Like, I appreciate it. And I know God appreciates it. And I think that was the first step into me actually recognizing the other issues that I had in life. So yeah, with that, this has many, many different layers to this story. I'd even tell y'all how I caught number 2 or how I caught number 3, or what happened between all of that. But one of these days, though, when somebody else interviews me, then I might tell y'all. But for right now, man, I hope y'all are enjoying this last bit of 2025. It's been a crazy, crazy year. And hopefully it gets a little lighter for you as we go into this holiday season. I love Christmas. I love Thanksgiving. So spend the time with your loved ones and really enjoy what we have left of this year as we go into the next one, man. And you know what to do. Love somebody, hug somebody. Until next week, TBB fam, I love y'all. We out. Peace.